Hi guys, we're live. I've got about 20 minutes. I'm gonna see if we can get through these questions. It's defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. We have had two brilliant lives today, haven't we, Tina?
Yeah.
So we are gonna try and get through these questions. Let's get a phone. I got myself a quick cup of tea. I'm going to quickly let you guys know that we're live. Ooh, and I need to get my right phone.
Plaster.
All right, let me quickly get you a plaster. Where do you want me to put it?
My knee.
Your knee. All right, where are they? Show me your knee. Show me your knee. So we've had some really good lives today, guys. Quite serious lives, and we played a bit of music. Right, Tino's just got back from school. His mum's coming to get him soon. Where do you want me to put it? Here? There you go. There you go. There we go. You've been a good boy. Right, let me just do this live. It's only going to be a quickie. Let's get my phone. All right, guys. Right. I'm not sure how many of you guys are going to join me because at the moment the notifications are terrible. So I will give you guys a chance to get on. I'll quickly tell everyone we're live. Right, so we are live. Now, I've been on a lot today, guys, as you can tell. I'm making the most of my wife being out. I can hear my son coming. So let's get on defending Elvis Presley. Tino, we're live. Gio, we're live, yeah? We're live. Quickly put it on. Don't forget, please join the Defending Elvis Presley Facebook page. It has a 24-hour chat on there that you can join. It's brilliant. Let's put it on there. We're live. Okay, we're live. And then we just go on to the normal. We're live. And hopefully we'll get a few on because I can't ask these questions to myself. I've got some questions I want to ask. I'm not going to ask them if there's not enough people on here to ask them. There is definitely a problem at the moment with notifications. I know that Elaine keeps saying you have to hit the notification bell, but Elaine, it's not working properly. Trust me. I love you, Elaine, but it's not working properly. Auntie Elaine, I think I'm going to call you because that's what you and Amy call each other. Let's have a look. Let's just go on to the other chat. I mean, we only really use the one chat now, don't we, guys? But I do always put it on both chats. Let's have a look. So we got Gio. The notification thing just doesn't work. We've done two very good lives today, Gio. So I'm just waiting a bit, see if people join on. I've got my cup of tea. I've just had steak and eggs. Steak and eggs, my friend. And I'll tell you what, it was lovely. Just top this up a bit so it lasts a bit longer. Now, once my wife gets home, I'm going to have to stop. So I don't know how long we got. Not that long, I don't think. I don't think we've got that long. Now, I want to ask some questions. But there's no point in asking questions if there's no one to ask. So we are gonna let a few more latch on. I'm feeling a bit hot now. It's because just had all that meat. Did you know, guys, I'm four-eyed. I wear glasses. I am short-sighted. No. You said you're going to be quiet. Don't spoil it.
I want to go on the football game.
Yeah, man, go on your football game. Okay, so I got the 4 eyes. What do you reckon, guys? Yeah?
Yeah, back up.
Sophisticated, intelligent looking with glasses, or just dumb looking? Which one is it, guys? Hi, Linda. Of course, as you know, we have a problem with the notifications. I'm only on for about 20 minutes. I wanted to try and go through these questions. I also got this thing where I want to start doing quizzes. Hi, Francis. I'm just going to give people a chance to try and join on. Did any of you get a notification? I'm just interested to know. Whilst we're waiting for people to join us, I will just quickly go on Messenger and just message a few names. So did any of you guys get a notification? There's 11 of you watching. Did any of you get it? No, Linda, no. God, I don't get it, guys. I do not understand why no one is getting notifications. It's driving me a bit potty, to be honest with you. Oh, thank you, Francis. Yeah, do you reckon they suit me now? Or do you reckon that? There you guys, there you are. Do I look sophisticated and smart now? Tino, do you think my glasses look good like that? Tino, what do you reckon? Yeah, you like that on me? I look good, guys. Look, the new Elvis. I am the new Elvis. Bing. Right. So Gia always gets them. I have been short-sighted since I was 19. Can't stand glasses. I hate glasses. Never liked them, but I've always had to wear them. I don't wear them during live streams. I don't wear them. Generally, I try not to wear them, but obviously, if I go out, if I go driving, if I go to the movies, you know, I got to wear them. So Debbie's on. Okay, right. Let's go on to the messenger. Let's just see who else we can message. So Giovanni, my son, has got football later. Right. I've messaged Deborah. I'll message her again. Come on, Deborah, wake up. Have you gone back to sleep? Do you know what? Even the people I am messaging, they're not reading the messages. Let's have a look. I know that. Let's have a look. We're just going to re-message everyone until we get a decent amount of people on it, so I can ask these questions. I'm not going to do a little speech. Let's have a look. Jane. Now, I know a lot of you are at work. I get that. So, right. I know that Elizabeth likes to be messaged. So let's see if it comes up. Elizabeth might not be on here. Let's have a think. I've got a different method for getting people. I'm sorry that you got to go through this, guys. But we need some decent people on here. So I'm not decent. We need some more people so we can do these questions. Okay. Valvis, you got it. So Valvis, thank you for your message. I'm glad you enjoyed that. The live we just did. It's quite a touchy live that was, but I enjoyed it. I'm glad that you got some benefit from that. It means a lot to me. So I'm going to message Elizabeth because I know she wants to be on. Okay. Who else can I message? Let's have a think. If you guys friend request each other, that does help. Judith, my God, Judith hasn't been on for ages. Like Judith, right, live. It's funny because I go through these old names and I'm realizing that some of you haven't been, you know, we've got a lot of new people now, don't we? Who else? Okay, so who's come on? Francis. So we got 9 people. God. Guys, we were getting like 50 people. So it's a shame that YouTube are not doing their job. Pamela likes to know. Obviously, the new members want to get on, don't they? Right, bit by bit, I'm just messaging everyone I can. Philomena, we haven't seen Philomena on for a while. Philomena, where are you? Diana. Okay. Right, I think that's about as good as we get. So, okay, right. So I think I've messaged as many people as I can. Now, I was sent this letter from America. Are you guys enjoying your new president, President Trump? Are you enjoying that? Let's have a look. Debbie, I always just look around time. Louis usually comes on. I never get notifications. That's crazy, isn't it? It's a shame. So I did have an idea. I'm going to read these questions, but I also thought I'll do it with you guys.
Dad, I scored a goal.
Oh, well done. Goal. Now, I'm going to quickly read the questions that we've already done. That'll give people a few minutes to join us. The first question we were asked was, did Elvis love Priscilla and Margaret? Now, generally, the answer was yes, he loved them both, but he loved them in a different way. But generally, you guys do think that Elvis loved them both. That was question one. Question two was, why did Priscilla regret her affair with the dance instructor? I don't remember the answer to that. My guess would be because she got caught. And I actually think when she was unfaithful with the dance instructor, a couple of months after Lisa Marie was born, 10 months after the wedding, I don't think she had decided that she wanted to leave Elvis. So in 1968, around March, I don't think she wanted to leave Elvis. She wanted to make a go of things. So why did Priscilla dump her karate instructor? Well, that is a great question. And I would say because she got bored of him. She used Mike Stone like a rock and threw him away. She used him. He was used. It wasn't because he was anything special or because he was great looking or a great lover. She literally used him to get away, to move away from Elvis. Remember, when she went with Mike Stone, she had made up her mind she was leaving Elvis. So by 1971, Priscilla had made up her mind. She's out of there. And Mike Stone has admitted this in his own interview recently on YouTube. So she used him and spat him out. Number 4, why did Priscilla not marry Robert Kardashian? Because he had proposed to her. I have no idea. Again, probably used him. And I sometimes wonder if Robert Kardashian was the person that advised Priscilla to do a second divorce settlement. Now, remember, Priscilla was never going to do a second divorce settlement. She promised in the first divorce settlement that there would never be another divorce settlement, and she stopped using the name Presley. She gave up using the name Presley and used the name Bulow, said it was for security purposes. So she lied to the court, said that Elvis committed fraud, hid his assets, hid his money. She lied to get the judge to allow her to go for a second divorce settlement. And I've always thought that Robert Kardashian put her up to it. I could be wrong, guys, but he was a very well-known lawyer, I think well-known for representing O.J. Simpson, which I think obviously was later in life. The 5th question. Why did Terry O'Neill depart Priscilla after only 2 months? Now, was Terry O'Neill a photographer? I think he was. Why did Terry O'Neill depart from Priscilla after only 2 months? I have no idea. Right, so this is how far we got. Okay, guys? So now we're going to start reading out the questions that we haven't done. There's another 10 questions. Now, Andrew, who sent me this, thank you, from America, Andrew sent me this. So thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. I've read all your notes. It's very appreciated. Right, I can't stay. I just wanted to pop in and say hello. Hi, Stacey. I'm taking care of my dad. We are home. Oh, that's good. We are home from the hospital now. Oh, that's good. I hope he's getting better, Stacey. We send you love. You know we fully support you. We look forward to you coming back when things are back to normal, yeah? Right. So I send you love, Stacey. Right. Number 6. Why did Ellie Fazuz, Priscilla's hairdresser, disappear from the scene after the press ran this story? Elvis Presley's wife has fallen in love with me. I don't know the answer to that, guys. Why did Ellie Fazuz, Priscilla's hairdresser, disappear from the scene after the press ran the story? Elvis Presley's wife has fallen in love with me. I have no idea. If you guys don't know the answer, don't worry. We're going to carry on with this live stream. If you know the answer, put it in the comments. If you haven't quite watched this show yet, put it in the comments. Give us the answers to these 6 questions and the rest on your comments on YouTube. Right. Priscilla sounds like she got bored with men, so her relationships didn't last long, except with Marco. We know she was with Marco for over 20 years. They had Navarone, and some say that the real true love of her life. Also, some say that they actually did get married, because Priscilla always says they never got married, but some say they did get married. It was a secret wedding. The other thing is, where is Marco Garibaldi Garcia? He does have a Facebook page. Is he still alive? What happened to him? He was a good-looking man. He had a very interesting life. I think he was an entrepreneur. He tried to be a film producer, a script writer. Someone said that he met Priscilla on the set of Dallas when he was writing scripts for Dallas. Is that true? Right, Good question, Francis. Right, number 7. Did Priscilla sign a non-disclosure agreement with Kirk Kerkorian in Las Vegas? I don't know the answer. Guys, if you're at home, put it in the comments on the YouTube comments. Did Priscilla sign a non-disclosure agreement with Kirk Kerkorian in Las Vegas? I'll give you a second to try and answer. If you don't know, don't worry. You can Google it, put it on the Facebook. Put it on the YouTube comments. Nice cup of tea. Right, next. Number 8. Did Priscilla abort Michael Edwards' child, and did Michael show lust for Lisa Marie? I repeat. Now, that's an interesting question. Yeah, I don't really know who he is, Valvis. Did Priscilla abort Michael Edwards' child, and did Michael show lust for Lisa Marie? Well, allegedly, in the book, Lisa's words, beautiful Lisa Marie has told us, in her words, we believe Lisa, so the answer to the lust for Lisa Marie must be true. Did Priscilla abort Michael Edwards' baby? Now, is it in the book? Is it in Michael Edwards' book? Did Priscilla, do any of you guys know? Did Priscilla know? No, did Priscilla abort Michael Edwards' child? Right, we know the answer to the second question. The second question, did Priscilla regret her affair with the dance instructor? Okay. So, according to Lisa's book, definitely yes for the lust for Lisa. All right, yes to the Michael Edwards question. Rosalind, hi Rosalind, hope you're well. So which, was it in Michael Edwards' book, Rosalind, that Priscilla aborted a baby from Michael Edwards? Let's let, now this is going to be quite a short live, so I'm rushing it a bit, guys. Right, next question. Did Priscilla have a son with Marco Garibaldi without marriage? Did Priscilla have a son with Marco Garibaldi without marriage? Now, I would say that there is a chance that they were married. Yeah, that Navarone, father and mother, are married. Isn't there a chance? A secret wedding? Now, we know that Marco Garibaldi Garcia has a dodgy past because I think he said he was Italian, but really he was Brazilian. Yeah? Does that sound right? So, next page, guys. We're up to number 10. Yes, Deborah thinks they are married. Valvis, possibly a secret marriage. Number 10. Would Elvis disagree with what was written in the book Elvis and Me? Oh, I never wrote these questions. These questions have been sent to me by an Elvis fan, a subscriber, a member. Now, remember, guys, if you guys want to send me anything, my address is in the description of my YouTube channel. Please send me stuff. Send me letters. Send me a book. Send me whatever you like. I find it fascinating. Rose Finney, yes, it was in Michael Edwards' book, and the Priscilla had an abortion. Hi, Natalie. Right. Would Elvis disagree with what was written in the book Elvis and Me? Come on. We all know the answer to that. He would more than disagree. He would throw a wobbly. He would go crazy. That book is a complete pack of lies. In my opinion, for entertainment purposes, a complete pack of lies. Remember, this show is for entertainment purposes. Just opinions, guys. So the answer to that question is definitely Elvis would go crazy. Linda says, yes, 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 yes. Elvis would become unglued and Prissy would have to come to a Jesus meeting. Yeah. Marco's told his son Navarone to lose his number. They are estranged. Yeah, and I have heard this, Valvis, that they don't talk. Yes, he would have gone wild, gone mad. Next question. Did Elvis have at least 10 girlfriends that were loving dates and only one affair with Priscilla in marriage? That's an interesting question. Did Elvis... Let's just get it right, guys. Did Elvis have at least 10 girlfriends? Well, yeah, he did. That were loving dates only. One affair with Priscilla in marriage. Now, as far as I can tell, once Elvis got engaged, he became faithful until Lisa was born. And then a couple of months after Lisa was born, she was unfaithful. And then from then on, Elvis was unfaithful. I also say this. When Elvis moved back to America after doing his military service in Germany, Elvis had girlfriends. Elvis had girlfriends, many girlfriends. Now, how many of them he had sex with, I don't know, because I think many girlfriends that Elvis had. All right, well, you got a sandwich behind you. Many girlfriends that Elvis had, he did not sleep with. He just wanted them as companions, as friends, as company. Yeah. So I say this, until Elvis got engaged in 1966, yes, he had affairs. Once he got engaged, he was loyal and faithful all the way through the pregnancy, the birth of Lisa Marie. For the first couple of months, Elvis was loyal and faithful. But when he caught Priscilla being unfaithful with Steve Peck, the dance instructor, he then became unfaithful again. Yeah, so that's my answer. Will all Elvis's girlfriends confirm that he always told them, "I will never do anything that you don't want me to do"? That's an odd question. I repeat it. Will all of Elvis's girlfriends confirm that he always told them, "I will never do anything that you don't want me to do"? I believe that fully. Now, these are not my questions. These have been sent to me by a subscriber, by Andrew. So I would say definitely yes. Definitely yes. It's an odd question, but they're not my questions, Linda. They've been sent to me. I'm just reading them out. I think this guy has put a lot of time into this, so he deserves me to read out his questions. That's what I think. I thank him for sending this to me. He sent this to me from America. Linda, you send me some questions. Right. So what was the question? Did Priscilla say to Elvis before marriage, do I have to beg? And nothing happened. Right. Now, this is in the book Elvis and Me, isn't it? That Priscilla was begging Elvis to sleep with her. Elvis, being a good Christian man, trying to do the right thing. He possibly had long-term aspirations with Priscilla, maybe one day marrying her. It's possible, yeah? He thought she was sweet and innocent. Elvis had completely believed that Priscilla was a sweet, innocent virgin. Yeah? Do we agree with that? So when she was being pushy for sex, which she has put in her book, Elvis and Me, being a good Christian man that didn't want to have sex before marriage to the girl that he married, Elvis refused to have sex. But now it's coming out. Lisa has said that Elvis had sex with Priscilla at age 18, when she was 18. Yeah, which does make Priscilla look like she's been lying for 40 years. If this is true, and we believe, Lisa, that Priscilla had sex with Elvis age 18, she's been lying to us in many interviews, even recently, for 40 years, guys. So what do you think? Number 14. Did Elvis spend a lot of time with conversations and reading scriptures and the Bible to all his loving dates? I repeat, did Elvis spend a lot of time with conversations, reading scriptures and the Bible to all his loving dates? Well, I think yes. Many of the girls, if you look at the old interviews, including people like Mindy Miller, yeah, Linda Thompson, Priscilla has even said it, he did like to read the scriptures and the Bible and stuff to do with spirituality. He did. A lot of the time, he didn't want sex. He didn't want sex. He just wanted companionship. He got lonely. Elvis got lonely. He always wanted to be with a girl, with a woman. So I would definitely say the answer to that is yes. And he loved the Bible. We know that. He loved the Bible. Let's have a look. So Prissy was trying to get pregnant so she could force him into marriage. Well, I do think that could be possible, Gio, when she was younger. But when she got older, she didn't want a baby. She wanted to be with Elvis. She wanted to go to the movie sets with Elvis. So she felt tied down. She even says it in the book. She felt tied down. She wasn't happy she was pregnant. She didn't want to put on weight because she felt there was a lot of competition of beautiful women after her husband. So I actually would say that she didn't want to get pregnant. So we've even read the story that Lisa Marie felt that Priscilla wanted to lose the baby on riding the ponies, the horses. Lisa Marie felt unloved, unwanted. So that isn't straightforward, Gio. Elvis had such a kind heart, never ever wanted to hurt anyone. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, Mindy said it. I love Mindy. Mindy Miller, I love you. You're amazing. I love you. The abuse that Mindy Miller gets is so unfair. People are so cruel to her. They try to make out that she never knew Elvis. It's ridiculous. She knew him. She knew him. She wanted the ring and the freedom at the same time. I think, Debbie, that's more right, more closer to the truth, yeah? Has anyone read the Kathy Westmoreland book? Any thoughts? No, but I've been listening to Rare Elvis Photos, but I don't believe a lot of the stuff that's in books. The Lucy book just sounds like garbage to me. Even the Helly book that Elaine and Michelle have been talking about, I'm not convinced. You know, these different girlfriends in Germany, it's a bit wishy-washy to me. Right. Let's have a look. Last question. Did all the Elvis intimate and personal friends say he was always kind, generous, and loving? Of course. Come on, guys. We know the answer to that. Did all of Elvis' intimate and personal friends say he was always kind, generous, and loving? Definite. Definite. Come on, we know the answer. Oh, we got a new name. I think Lisa did feel unloved by her mum. I feel sorry for Lisa. Yeah. KNG every day. You're very welcome to Team Elvis, my friend. Let us know where you're from. What is your name? You're very welcome to. We love new people to join us. So I think Lisa did feel unloved by her mum. I feel sorry for Lisa. Yes. It's clear in this book, isn't it? It's clear. She felt unloved, unwanted. Now we think that Priscilla always put Lisa Marie last. Priscilla put her future first, her career, her ambitions, money, boys, men. We now know that she took that it's possible she was taking cocaine, loved partying, even maybe an open relationship with Michael Edwards, maybe even sleeping with Richard Gere on a one-night stand. It's all alleged, it's all speculation, it's all for opinions and entertainment purposes. Deborah, I agree. She did not feel loved. Now, I want to read this bit that Andrew has written. Let's have a look, see if we can focus it. Now, I just think if someone goes out of their way to write me a letter and send it to me from America, I think it's Andrew is his name. Please contact me, Andrew, because I haven't had any contact with you. I think if someone goes out of their way to do all this, there's a lot of writing here. There's a big story here, which I read out the other day. And they've gone to the effort of writing up all these questions. I think the least I can do is read it out on a live stream and thank them. So thank you for doing this. Any of you guys, you send me something like this, I will do it. If you send me something like this, I will do it live on air for you guys. I will always be grateful, always. Hi, Adrian. Right, let me read this out. There is a moral finality to the story of Elvis and Priscilla and Lisa Marie. First love and marriage have a bonding procedure, and sometimes both parties have to work on it to be successful. Now, I think he's leading on to saying that, come on, you're getting married, two wrongs and all that. You both have to work at the marriage. He's right. Successful and loving for the rest of their lives. But if one of the parties had different objectives on marriage, to only benefit for personal interests, so he's obviously talking about Priscilla, plus demons, a divorce, that a person in future relationships is positioned for disaster. Now, Elvis would be proud of Lisa Marie telling the truth about her life in her book memoirs, whereas Priscilla has not even started to tell the truth. Now, I have to agree with that. Priscilla has never told the truth. We've never heard Priscilla fess up. We've never heard Priscilla in an interview go, yeah, I was unfaithful. You know, I'm on about in the last 30 years. I know she did say that she'd been unfaithful with Mike Stone a couple of times, but that's it. We've never seen Priscilla just fess up and just go, yes, I messed up. I did wrong. Never, never. No admission of anything ever. No unfaithfulness, the brutal divorce, none of it. She always plays the victim. She always acts as if she's his widow. She always acts as if she was married to Elvis when he died, demanding to be buried next to him, even though they were divorced 4 years before he died, even writing a horrible book, a book of lies, but then spending the rest of her life acting as if she was still married to Elvis. Priscilla has not even started to tell the truth, which is why we want an apology, guys. We want an apology from Priscilla. We want it done on the news. We want it done on Sky News, CNN News. We want Priscilla to say sorry to the world for how she's treated Elvis and Lisa. And even now, Riley, Finley and Harper, his grandkids. We push for that, guys. We really want it. Marriage is defined as a legal contract to live together as husband and wife. And when you are married, you become closely related together, and it should not be used for personal benefits. I married my wife. We've been together 19 years, and I have never, ever used her for money, for personal gain. It was always about love, and we struggle together. We work hard together. We bond together through good times and bad times. We've had some good and bad times, guys. We stick together. So, Debbie, you just said you will not get a sorry. I completely understand, but I would be mad to not try. We are called Defending Elvis Presley. If I don't try and push for some kind of a breakthrough with Priscilla, I may as well just shut this laptop now and go to bed. We must push for justice. And the way we push for justice, justice for Lisa Marie, justice for Elvis, is by demanding the apology. It's like Elvis can't defend himself. Elvis cannot defend himself. Hasn't been able to defend himself since 1977 when he passed. This book was written 7 years after Elvis died. This book ripped into Elvis and done some serious damage to his image, his reputation, his legacy. Now this book, A Book of Lies, a book written by Priscilla to rewrite history, to make her the victim, Elvis the bad guy. This book has done serious damage to Elvis. They've made movies on this book. They've made documentaries, biographies on this book. Every interviewer around the world for the last 40 years, more or less, have been using this book to question Priscilla, and Priscilla has gone along with it like a scratch record, repeating the same drivel over and over again, and everyone falls for it. Priscilla thinks we're stupid. Priscilla thinks the public are silly and dumb. And the reason she thinks it is because everyone fell for this book in 1985. Everyone fell for it. Oh, poor Priscilla. Elvis was the bad guy on drugs. Yeah? The serial adulterer. Everyone blamed Elvis. The public, the general public, blame Elvis. The general public think Elvis was binging on cheeseburgers, was a street heroin addict, more or less, and basically could have raped Priscilla. And everyone thinks that Elvis was with Priscilla when she was 14. It's such bullshit. Such bullshit. So at the very least, we demand Priscilla to apologize for the lies, in our opinion, for entertainment purposes. We have to fight for the impossible, Debbie. We have to fight for the impossible. Otherwise, what difference are we making? If me just sitting here listing the wrongdoing, the lies, the brutal treatment of Elvis and Lisa, yeah, what is the point of me just repeating the same thing over and over again? No, we must demand change. The way we get change is we demand that Priscilla comes to the table and admits wrongdoing. Also, this book is change. This book is change. Lisa Marie put it on tape so that the world will know the wrongdoing of Priscilla and Michael Edwards, alleged Michael Edwards. Yeah, for entertainment purposes, guys, just opinions. Lisa did it for a reason. Lisa did it for a reason. She wanted the truth out. Riley Keough has finished this book and put it all in this book because she wants the world to know what went on. Yeah, Riley Keough is defending her mother. Riley Keough knows that her mother allegedly was abused. Riley Keough knows that Priscilla was a neglectful parent towards Lisa Marie, and Priscilla was there whilst the alleged abuse took place, which went on for 4 to 5 years. Riley Keough knows exactly what she's doing. Riley Keough removed Priscilla from this cover. Look, do any of you see any Priscilla? That picture the original picture includes Priscilla. She's not there, guys. There's no Priscilla. Riley knows what she's doing. She's clever. Riley is clever. She removed Priscilla from the cover. Riley demanded that Priscilla had nothing to do with this book. Nothing. Even not allowing her from being on the Audible book. Because I've heard Priscilla wanted to be on the Audible book. But no. Riley did not let her. Riley made sure this was a bestseller and did a book signing tour to promote this book as much as possible. Riley's done her job, guys. Riley has done her job. She can't bring these things up in the interviews that she's done because there's possibility of lawsuits. Riley does have to be careful what she says. Riley has to be careful what comes out of this mouth. But the book does the talking. The book says the allegations. The book talks about Priscilla's neglectful parenting and other things as well. There's more to this book than just Priscilla and Mike Edwards. There's more stuff that has come out from this book, isn't there? Yeah. So we have to try. We have to try. Debbie, no offense to you, mind. We have to try. So let's just check some of your comments, guys. Let's have a look. So Francis, amen, Louis. That is what a good marriage is. Compromise, work together. Yeah. Totally. Oh, yeah, 19 years. I'm very proud. We got 5 kids together. So I love my wife from the bottom of my heart. I really do. But we do argue. She tells me off for going on the laptop every day. Every day. Even now, if she messages me now, she'd be like, are you on that laptop? And she's going to be home in a minute as well. But I've walked the dogs. I've gone for a run. I've done my weightlifting. I've done my household duties. I've cooked for the kids. Come on, guys. I can go on a laptop if I want. If Priscilla came to the table, she would tell us to get out of her chair. Well, that's what she did to Lisa, isn't it? At the board meeting. Thanks. The thing is, she would. Well, I read that in the book. Well, I'm hoping that the pressure of the book, Lisa Marie's book, the pressure of the Bridget Cruz trial, which is going to expose Priscilla for a lot of wrongdoing, I'm hoping that at some point we'll get a breakthrough from Priscilla. Now, I don't think we're there yet, but at some point, guys. Now, if I was Piers Morgan, I'd now be worried about that interview that he gave with Priscilla just after Lisa Maria died, after the Priscilla film came out. If I was Piers Morgan now, I'd be thinking, do you know what? I need to go back for a second interview. Seriously, Piers Morgan, if you ever watch my show, you need to go back, do a second interview, because the one you did was pathetic. The interview you did with Priscilla was really silly. Do another one. Let's get the truth out there, my friend. Let's find the truth. Piers Morgan, you must, after reading this book, realize that the interview you did with Priscilla was pathetic. Pathetic. You need to man up, do a proper interview. Stop treating Priscilla like she is Elvis. Piers Morgan, stop treating Priscilla like she is Elvis. She ain't no Elvis, mate. And you may have been in love with her 20 years ago, mate, but those days are gone. You're a married man with kids. Let's have a look. Aurora gonna slap you on your laptop when she gets. Yes, no, because as soon as I hear her car, I'm gonna shut the laptop. Tina, are you gonna warn me when Mum turns up?
Yeah.
Me and Tina got a trick. I'm sat here with you. He hears Mum outside. He shouts to me, quick, shut the laptop. I shut the laptop. My wife walks in. Hi. Oh, what you been doing? Oh, nothing. Just watching a bit of TV. Do you believe me? Hi, nothing. Just watching a bit of TV. Right. Francis, I'm listening to Kathy's book on rare Elvis photos at the moment. It's really enjoyable and I'm hooked on every installment. I liked her. She is still alive too. Yeah, I've only listened to a few bits.
Bits and bobs.
Is that Mum outside? No, it's not yet. Thank God for that. Pierce is clearly unwell. He needs to go to the doctors. He was in that interview. He was lovesick. He was lovesick. In that interview with Priscilla, he was lovesick. I'm surprised he didn't get naked. It was so ridiculous. I thought he was going to take his clothes off. The yes is an eye-opening. Lisa Marie told the story in her book when her mum told her dad he was leaving him. She said it was hard for my dad to go on stage after hearing from his wife that she was leaving him. Thank you, Vincenzo. Sad, isn't it? It's touching and sad. Aurora comes home. You're going to be in the dollhouse. Tino,
Yeah.
they said they're going to put me in the dollhouse when Aurora gets home. Oh, that makes me laugh. That is just so funny. Deborah. Yeah, sneaky. Yeah. Are you scared of her? Yes. Trust me, she's a strong girl. Priscilla probably paid Piers Morgan off to run the interview her way. Maybe. Run, Louis, run. Well, she's not here yet. Tino is the watchman. Yes, the wingman. It's funny because we were watching Hope and Glory. If any of you guys watched Hope and Glory, the World War II film, my kids loved it. Loved it. All about living in the World War. Hope and Glory. I highly recommend it, guys. We watched it all together. And my daughter, Yasmin, is doing Poppy Day, you know, for World War I, Poppy Day. And she loved that film. Hope and Glory, guy. Brilliant. You must watch it. It's all about living during the World War II war in England. Yeah, loved it. The only way to get Priscilla's attention is to include her, get an Elvis panel together.
I'm hungry.
3 X's, a couple of others talk
Can you
about.
make me something?
Yeah, well, I'm finishing now anyway, so I'll do it in a second. His good nature, shell gate crash. It's like Lisa's book tour. Right. Hi, Pat. Unfortunately, we are finishing soon. Please, no nakedness, Pierce. He needs to lose a few pounds, doesn't he? Oh, Pierce. If Gladys would kick his ass. David. Let's have a look. Linda, what a horrid image. Morgan loves Scylla. Yeah, it's true though. I reckon he's had a crush on her for like 30 years, myself, Piers Morgan. I'm sure Priscilla went to bed with Piers. Do you reckon? Nah, he's not the, come on, he's not the best looking guy, is he, Piers? No offense, Piers Morgan, but you're not the best looking guy, are you? Definitely Linda, terrible image. The Vincenzo, Piers gets a proper Woody. Yeah. I've never seen him so docile and brainless. Do you know what? It's like he did no research. Yeah, this is when I watched the Piers Morgan interview, it was like, did you do any research? Do you know any of the history? Do you know how they met? Do you know why they split up? Do you know that she was unfaithful? Do you know about the divorce settlement? Do you know about the terrible book that she wrote that was full of lies, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes? I'm like, Piers Morgan treated Priscilla like they were still married when he died. Piers Morgan, he even said to her, you have never said anything wrong about Elvis. I repeat, Piers Morgan, the hard-hitting, hard being, you know, the right word. Piers Morgan, the hard-hitting interviewer, one of the toughest interviewers in the world, told Priscilla, you've never said a bad word about Elvis. She also said to him, he also said to her, you are the reason that Elvis's legacy has been kept going, kept alive. Guys, what is that? Did you see the interview he did with Britney Spears years ago, Louis? The way Piers Morgan was looking at Britney. No, but I don't blame him because Britney Spears is hot.
Can you like cars on YouTube?
Yes, I
Like
can.
cars on YouTube.
Yes, tell them that you love me. So, Dad, you're the best in the world. Did you enjoy school? What did you learn at school today? Sound. Did you?
A difficult one.
A difficult sound. What was it? What sound was it?
I tried one time and I got to play first.
What was the sound that you did? Because he's learning his sounds on his alphabet. What sounds did you learn? Did you learn ah?
No, we already done that.
What? Which one did you do today? Puh.
We didn't do that first.
You didn't do puh. Puh for P, yeah? Puh for Piers Morgan.
No, not. It's for nothing.
All right. Okay. Right. Anyway, let's just read these comments. So, I'll sit like this so we can see Tino. Let's have a look. Yeah, he is adorable. Let me just pull this nearer to me because my eyesight is no good. He's lovely, isn't he? He's glowing. Look, the phone is making his face glow. Yes, see, it's making your face glow. Told you. Let's have a look. She wouldn't be looking at his face, Louis. I don't know why would she. Mary. Don't know, Mary. No offense, but if I was a girl, I wouldn't look at Piers Morgan.
Look what happened.
Okay. You want cars, don't you?
Yeah.
There you go. So, Louis, do you think there's going to make a movie out of Lisa Marie's book? Do you know what? It is possible because she's such an interesting person. She has such an interesting life, yeah? And she also carved out her own career and her own life. So don't forget, there's so many interesting things that happened in Lisa's life, including the marriages. Yeah, Michael Jackson, of course, Nicolas Cage. And so, yes, I think it's very possible, but I think not for a few years. Not for a few years. I tell you what, it'll be a brilliant film. Brilliant film. It was The Last Woman and Piers was the last man on earth. I'd give it a pass. Yeah, Linda, yeah. Not a good-looking man, is he? Not a good-looking man. But so I think we've sort of done enough lives for today. We've done 3. Don't tell my wife. So tomorrow I do want to get back on that topic of Gracelands and Elvis Presley Enterprises because you guys, Elizabeth was there. I don't know if Elizabeth, are you on? Through the night, you guys were talking all about who the actual owner of Elvis Presley Enterprises is, because I've always thought that Elvis Presley Enterprises was owned by Joe Weishankar. Yeah, I've always thought that. Obviously 85%, yeah, and then 15% is still retained by Riley and the twins. But I'm now starting to understand a bit more now that Elvis Presley Enterprises is not owned by Joel Weishankar. He is part of the management. There's a holding company. He's part of the management. The management company that he part owns. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it in too much detail. Thanks, Francis. I'm not going to go into it in too much detail, but tomorrow I'm going to go through that conversation that you guys had. I spoke to Amy Collette. Yeah, she's given me some information. Auntie Amy, our researcher. So tomorrow I want to delve deep. Let's find out who owns Elvis Presley Enterprises. Let's find out who owns Graceland. We know that Graceland is rented to Elvis Presley Enterprises. let's try and work out who the different management companies are. Maybe we'll talk about when Elvis Presley Enterprises was sold. I know it was sold twice. Once it was bought by Bob Silliman in 2005, I think. So we just want to try and understand the whole Graceland thing. I mean, I personally don't think any of it ever should have been sold, ever. I think it was a massive mistake to ever break up Elvis Presley Enterprises, Gracelands, leasing, renting Gracelands, all of it a big mistake. None of it should have happened. So, Chicky Blue, you would think Elvis would be just as massive as an icon as Marilyn Monroe or James Dean. Well, I would say he's bigger. Chicky Blue, I would say Elvis is bigger than Marilyn Monroe and James Dean. I'm a big fan of Marilyn Monroe and James Dean. Elvis is bigger, I would say. Marianne, I don't want to be evil, but I'd love to see that. She needs a really check, but they'll probably bury her with Elvis first. People need to sign the petition to stop it. I have to work tomorrow, so I will keep checking it. Okay, Pat? All right, no, you've had breakfast. I think Jack Sobbin owns Elvis Presley. No, do you know what? The censor, I don't know if he does, my friend. I don't know.
I'm hungry, Dad.
If you Google it, a lot of this information is there. All right, come on, let's sort you out. Bio. Yeah, we're going to look into it, guys. We're going to. No, it's complicated. So Pat says, I believe Joel and Jack own Gracelands. Well, no, because Riley Keough, Finley and Harper own Gracelands. But Elvis Presley Enterprises rented Gracelands. Now, Elvis Presley Enterprises is owned by a management company. So it isn't straightforward, guys. We're going to try and understand it tomorrow. Oh, don't worry, Jane. It is on Google if you Google it. But if you go through last night's comments on the 24-hour chat, and I know Natalie goes on there a lot. If you go on last night's comments of the 24-hour chat, scroll right back through the night, there's some very, very good information telling us exactly who owns Elvis Presley Enterprises, the management companies involved. Talks about Joel Weishanker and his role, Jack Sobbin, Bob Silliman, the billionaire, Silliman, whatever his name is. And it's very interesting. It's not straightforward. It's not straightforward. So, okay, guys, I'm going to go. We've done an hour. I've enjoyed it. We've had I've really enjoyed this quick hour that we've done. And I am going to look into doing some more quiz shows. Yes, she was, Deborah. I'm going to talk about it more I want to look into quiz shows. We need to do some quiz shows, yeah? If any of you have any information about a quiz, an Elvis quiz, please send it me. If any of you find any questions, list of questions, please send it me on Messenger. I want to do a quiz show just for quizzes, yeah? On a live stream, yeah? Okay, guys, we've done an hour. Love to all of you. I've really enjoyed this. Thank you so much. If you've enjoyed what I do, please get me a coffee. Send me a thank you through YouTube. Please become a member. It's only $1 a month. When we get to 100 members, we are going to do some special live streams for members. And I really appreciate it when any of you do anything nice, like send me a coffee. It's very kind. It's very appreciated. Guys, you're the best. I love you all. I've had a brilliant day with you guys today. We've done loads of lives. I love it. I'm a very lucky man. I appreciate every one of you. Seriously. Bye then, guys. Take care. Love you all.